My name is Dr. Lane Morales, and I am the owner of Pure Light Chiropractic. Today, I want to talk to you about how meditation can help to calm your nerve system. What it does is it lowers our sympathetic system and increases our parasympathetics, which means it takes us from fight-flight mode to feed, breathe, and relaxation mode. And the way that it does it is it helps us become present. We spend a lot of time thinking about the future and thinking about the past, and that can cause a lot of anxiety and fight, flight, and stress. But often when we come right to this present moment, then we are able to get into this more phase where we can be more relaxed and we can be more connected to ourselves, and then get into that feed, breathe, or relaxation mode, which is the parasympathetic mode. So I've been doing meditation for over 10 years, and what I can tell you, I've heard a lot of people say, oh, I can't meditate because I'm not good at it, I can't do it, my mind always drifts, I just don't, it doesn't work for me. And I've been doing it honestly on and off for the last 10 years. So it's not an everyday practice for me. Some months it is, and other months it's, sometimes I take 6 months off from it. So it's not about being good at it. It's really about what the benefits you get after it. So what you want to do is you want to devote about 20 minutes to your meditation time. You don't have to be meditating that whole time. I'd recommend starting it with 5 minutes, meditating for 5 minutes, but maybe giving yourself some time to calm down beforehand, and then time to rest and relax and maybe process your thoughts afterwards. So there's 3 different types of meditation that I'm going to go over. One is called a guided meditation, and this is what I started with, and it's to me one of the easiest ways to get into meditation, because basically you can go on YouTube or Google and type in guided meditation, and what you're going to get is somebody who walks you through relaxing your body. It could be focusing on different body parts, it could be they take you into a field and you walk around that field, but it gives you something to focus on so that you can be in the present moment, which I find is easier for beginners. So guided meditations are one, and another form of meditation, which is a more traditional meditation, would be just to sit in silence. And so you can turn on a timer for 5 minutes and just sit silently. And for me, it helps to focus on something. So whether that's lighting a candle and staring at the candle, you can also try to draw a shape in your mind's eye with your eyes closed. So think about drawing a triangle on a chalkboard over and over again. And so you'll draw the triangle, and then you try to see it for as long as you can, and then when it seems like it goes away, you draw it again. But focusing on something in the silence, it has been helpful. What will happen when you meditate, and why people say they can't do it, is that you're going to get you're going to get these other thoughts that come in, and you're going to think about other things. And the important thing is that you don't judge yourself when that happens. You just say, oh, look, there's a thought and it's coming in, and you let it just go by you like a cloud would go by you. And then you go back to focusing on either nothing or the candle or the picture in your mind's eye. So that would be the second one. So you have a guided meditation where somebody's talking to you, and then you can have a silent meditation where you're trying to focus on something. And then the third meditation I want to talk about is a chanting meditation. These are my favorite. I feel like I've gotten the most out of these. One, because chanting and singing helps to stimulate the vagus nerve, and the vagus nerve helps to stimulate the parasympathetic system, and so it's a really great way to feel really relaxed afterwards. And it's also a good way, for me at least, to focus on something. And you can look up a lot of chants online, but you can also just say a mantra, so you can just say the same thing over and over again. You can chant the sound of Om, you can sing, there's a lot of different things that you can do, but that would be the third type of meditation that I would recommend trying. So like I said, if you're doing it and it feels like it's not working, and you're not feeling very present and you're just trying to get it over with, don't worry, it takes practice. But also still give yourself that whole 20 minutes to just be present, and then see how you feel afterwards. And that's really the benefit of meditation. When you're meditating on a regular basis, what it does is it gives you just a little bit of space between your reaction and then your next action. It just gives you a little bit of time to be present and to step outside of yourself. So not be controlled by your mind, but to be in control of your mind. And what you might also notice is that you start to sleep better, you feel more calm, and that's because you're getting your body into a parasympathetic state and you're taking yourself out of fight-flight. So don't necessarily worry about how good you were at meditation. Sometimes to me it feels amazing, and then other times it feels like a waste of time. But what you'll notice is how you feel after you do the meditation. And after every single meditation, I felt more calm and more present and more ready to take on the next things in life.